Young Buck wants to fight Fat Joe. It's like it's 2005 again. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Young Buck has come at Fat Joe and he wants to take their issue to the ring and have a celebrity boxing match with the former rap star and now hip-hop podcaster. This comes after Fat Joe put hands on Young Buck back in the day when the 50 Cent and Fat Joe beef was at its height. He made these controversial claims on his podcast with Jadakiss, the Fat Joe and Jadakiss podcast. Check out the clip.
But you know, I caught Young Buck in that time.
Oh,
I never heard that story.
You know he ain't gonna tell 50 that.
Yeah, caught Young Buck.
That's the story, because he ain't gonna tell 50.
Man, he got two-piece legend. Like, hey, Young Buck, man, that nigga front on me. He said, yo, I'm telling you,
They put hands on Buck.
I'm telling you.
Supposed to be no.
Yo, Crack, but I just got off stage. I'm ripping it down. Chicago, I'm walking out. Yo, Crack, you hear me? I look up. Oh, it's Young Buck. I got a water bottle in my hand. Out of here. I throw the water bottle up there. I said, come down. Come down. Like, come down. Yo, I'm going crazy.
Oh.
I don't never get like.
So when he came down,
I don't know. I don't get tested. Like, it's very hard to test me. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, I'm going.
Come on, man.
I just black out. The cops come and they form like a barricade. Like, there's like 5 cops. They close the staircase so he won't come. He took too long to come down, by the way. Like, the height of the beef.
Oh.
So he's in the staircase. Yo, I wasn't this and that. But he poked his head out just 1 second over the cops thing. The nigga, what the? Come on. Niggas like,
Yeah, fam. Joe said this while he was sitting there with Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo, 50 Cent's loyal soldiers. And as you can hear, Uncle Murder was laughing his head off. Tony Yayo was a bit more respectful, but still was probing for answers. What did Buck do and all that? But Fat Joe, in true Fat Joe fashion, was saying everything in big details. That Buck took too long to come down with his crew, and while leaning over the police, he got a 2-piece to the face. A quick 1-2 Mayweather combination. Now it did sound a bit cartoonish, and coming from Fat Joe, we just don't know if it's true or not. Probably not. That was our first instinct. Well, that was mine. But then Young Buck's DJ Don 1, he was Young Buck's DJ from 2006 to 2008, came out and debunked Fat Joe's story. He said it was all a lie, a stretch of imagination, a fallacy. Check out what he had to say.
Hey look, I'm DJ Don Juan, right? I was Young Buck's DJ from 2006 to like 2008. And yesterday I'm wondering why I'm seeing, this post about Fat Joe and this 2-piece biscuit. And so I finally stopped and watched it today, and look, man, the majority of people I know that Joe is a percentage-wise cap. There's always like something and then there's something. And it is what it is. I don't personally know Joe. I know cats that do. It is what it is. I'm not hating on podcasts. I'm a huge fan of Jadakiss, the whole joint. You see how he just kind of put the pillow over. Look, man, I love entertainment, but I was actually there at that Chicago show. And it was a lot of people, yes, and we were up on a top tier. And I was specifically watching this. I'm not the goon, I'm the DJ. So I'm watching everything from like, everybody's in front of me and I'm right there, right? I see this. I'm right there at that tunnel that comes down. What Joe is lying at is Joe pulled up at the bottom of that tunnel with 4 cops with him. Like they were surrounding him. Like there was already a tension in the air that the beef was going on and that Buck was gonna be there. And Joe was moving around the whole time with police. I'm not knocking that. That's just exactly what happened. The police didn't just randomly pop up and form some type of barricade at the tunnel. They was already with him. And yes, the police did form a barricade, but they was rolling with him from the stage all the way back to his tour bus. They was there. Buck was barking from the top. The whole crew was, because Buck was down for the unit. Buck was down for 50. I know things have happened, but everywhere we went, you was not going to disrespect 50 Cent in front of Young Buck. So Buck was like, he was barking at him, right? Joe comes into view at the bottom of that tunnel and looks up at Buck and says, yo, Buck, no disrespect to you, but 50. And when he said that, like, Buck just turned into an animal, and they just rammed down that corridor to come down. Like, it was a big arena. We were in Chicago, and he starts coming down, but he can't get to him because of the police. Buck and Joe and them, as soon as Buck started coming, Joe and them took off to go to the tour buses, bro. But two-piece biscuit where?
Yeah, fam. So DJ Don Juan had a whole different story, Joey Crack. There was no 1-2 piece. There was no combination. There was no left hook, right hook. There was Fat Joe behind a whole bunch of police, and he ran to his tour bus because Buck was on business. And we all know Young Buck's had a tough couple years. Maybe you can say a decade. And while he was out there in Tennessee, what Buck calls Tennessee, he was on the stage, center stage, in the wrestling ring, and he had a little announcement. Check out the clip.
I got an announcement to make tonight. If anybody can look around and be able to let Fat Joe know I want to box his mother.
What y'all say? Buck versus Fat Joe, right here in the country box ring. We can make it happen.
Hey, look, it's gonna cost some money though. But give me 90 days and I'm gonna get in the ring, I'm gonna get right, and we'll settle it that way. I just feel like I wanna fight.
Yeah, fam. So Young Buck obviously didn't sound too serious with his announcement that he wants to fight Fat Joe. But at the same time, he started talking about money. We need money to do this. So I think Buck would be down. But does anybody really believe Fat Joe is gonna go have a fight with Young Buck? Fat Joe, to my knowledge, is in his mid-50s. I believe he's born like 1970. He's not gonna try and go in the ring. As much as Fat Joe has lost a lot of weight, he's in better shape. He's not gonna go fight Young Buck. Firstly, Young Buck is born like 1981. That's like a 10-year age gap. So Buck's in his 40s and Joe can barely move off the sofa. It's just an unfair fight, bare minimum. But Buck's announcement comes after Buck dissed Fat Joe. It wasn't really a diss as such, but it was a kind of like a light diss. He put out like a day after Fat Joe made these statements. It was a pretty good diss song too, or a pretty good song. We all know Buck can rap. It's his off the mic antics that kind of ruined his career. Of course, bumping heads with 50 Cent is never a good thing. But Fat Joe versus Young Buck, can we see that in the future? I kind of doubt it. 99% of me says no, it's not gonna happen. I don't even think if Fat Joe was on it, Young Buck would be on it. This is all part of this whole era of going viral, keeping your name in the news articles and YouTube videos. And Young Buck did that. His mission was complete and successful. But nah, I don't think this is gonna happen. I would love to see it happen though. It would genuinely feel like it's 2006 again. But that's just my opinion. I wanna know yours. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for just a couple dollars a month, you could join the membership. Exclusive content just for you. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.